after 3 bottles of strong liquor. Others were vomiting blood, but the man remained calm and took out a large bucket. He poured all the high-proof alcohol into the bucket, then picked it up and drank it like water. The so-called national champion of drinking was stunned. He couldn't believe someone could be this reckless. Little did he know, the man before him seemed like just a humble bartender, but in reality, he was the god of alcohol who could drink without getting drunk. A year ago, he was betrayed by his apprentice and became a homeless man. Luckily, a bar owner discovered him. Out of kindness, she took him in as a bartender at her bar. One day, to compete with a rival bar, the owner set up a $6 million bet, but her best drinkers all lost, and even she couldn't win. Hearing this, the man didn't hesitate. He rushed to save her. By the time he arrived, the owner had passed out drunk. The opponent was about to claim victory and leave, but the man raised his glass and challenged them to continue the drinking contest. By the time the bar's other employees arrived, they saw the man calmly carrying the owner out of the private room. Everyone thought she must have lost, but when they entered the room, they found all her opponents passed out. Everyone assumed it was the owner's doing, but the next day, they all had no memory of what happened. The thug came back to the bar, wanting to wash away his shame and challenge the owner to another round. This time, the stakes were everything they owned. Seeing how aggressive he was, the owner hesitated, but ultimately decided to accept, since it was crucial for the bar's reputation. The contest began. The bar manager was confident, believing he could easily handle the opponent, but he didn't expect the thug had brought the king of alcohol, a man just below the god of alcohol in terms of strength. The king of alcohol mixed 2 pounds of yellow wine, white wine, and spirits into one giant drink. The man immediately saw through this deep water bomb trick. The opponent raised the massive glass and drank it in one go, like it was water. The bar manager wasn't willing to back down. He created his own giant deep water bomb and took a sip, but after just one sip, he couldn't hold it in and vomited. Refusing to give up, he forced the funnel into his mouth, drinking 6 pounds of alcohol in one go, but then he coughed up a mouthful of blood. The owner immediately ordered him to be taken to the hospital. The opponent mocked them, saying they were amateurs, so the owner decided to step in. The second round's rule was simple. Each person had to drink 1 glass, until the opponent passed out. On the table were some 70-degree vodka, 40-degree rice wine, and other hard drinks, but you couldn't tell the difference by looking at them. This wasn't just about drinking capacity, but also luck. The opponent raised his glass first, drinking 63-degree liquor without even blinking. The owner, not willing to lose, drank hers down, only to discover it was 52-degree white liquor. After 10 rounds of drinking, both had consumed 2 pounds of liquor, but no winner emerged. After 10 shots of strong alcohol, the owner finally coughed up blood. She realized she needed a lower alcohol drink to have any chance. The man, however, simply sniffed and picked out the lowest alcohol drink from the 20 cups. After drinking it, the owner realized it was just 18-degree rice wine. Under the man's guidance, the owner switched to low alcohol drinks, thinking she could finally turn the tide, but the opponent didn't feel any effect. He could drink endless amounts without getting drunk. No matter how much she competed, she couldn't win. The thug then approached and demanded she sign over her assets. The owner's staff couldn't watch her suffer and tried to step in, but they could only take 1 sip before vomiting, unable to handle the strong alcohol.